Hello and welcome back to Art Club. We've got yet another fun and amazing day together. Today we're going to be creating these plate monsters. I just think they're so fun and quirky. So hopefully you guys enjoy them as well. There's lots of room for variation and how you want to make yours look. But this is how mine ended up looking. I actually used up, you guys, I don't know if this has ever happened before, but look at this. Used up all of the different hues of my watercolor paints to the maximum. They are just all the way gone. I've just got some brown and some black remaining in this one. So you can see I kind of used each of those colors as much as I possibly could. So our supplies that we're going to need today, we're going to need our plate, scissors, we're going to need those watercolors and the paintbrush and water, all that good stuff. If you want to put some kind of a table covering down, you can, or a smock on. We'll also want some glue, and of course, one of my favorite things are googly eyes. So that's what we're going to all need for today. So how do we get from this, really, to that? Well, let me show you how. So let's undo this a second here. Oh, you guys thought it was glued together, didn't you? Not quite yet, it's not. So let's see, what did we do? We started off by taking this plate and just kind of softly folding it in half. Notice I'm not like making a crease or anything like that, just kind of softly folding it in half. And I'm looking for that line, this line here, where the inside of the plate meets kind of like the edges. Okay? And I'm going to put a little cut right in there. Now, if you need an adult to help you with this part, I totally get that, because that part's a little tricky. So basically what I did was I just made a cut on the inside here. Set those scissors on so you can see that a little bit better. Just like that. See? Now that I've got a space to be able to put my scissors through, like that, now I'm going to cut all the way around on that line where the inside of the plate meets the ridges on the outside of the plate. And remember, if you need an adult to help with this, do not feel bad. This part is a little tricky, but it's also good for building those scissor cutting skills, right? So cutting all the way around, just like that. So now I've got two separate pieces. This is going to be the outside, the mouth of my monster and the head of the monster. Don't throw this away. We're still going to be using this, okay? So keep that on hand for later. Our next step is to choose what color do you want your paper plate monster to be, or do you want it to be a whole bunch of colors, right? You saw mine at the beginning. It had a whole bunch of colors to it. I'm running pretty low on watercolors here, so I'm going to choose to go with a beautiful black for this one. And I would paint all the way around. Now I don't want this video to take forever. I know it's going to take me probably about a good 5 to 10 minutes to paint it all the way around. So I am going to, instead of doing that on video, I'm going to keep our video a little bit shorter. I'm going to just switch on over to the plate that I already have done. Okay, so once we've got this painted, you are going to set it off to the side, kind of like you're seeing me do right here. We're going to let that dry for a bit because, let's be honest, we're not really able to glue anything to it until it is completely dry. So we would set that off to the side while we work on the center portion. So the center, we are going to use this part of the plate to make the ears or horns, whatever you want, for the top. Maybe it's got a little tuft of hair up there. And then also for the teeth of our monster. So I'm going to do this one a little differently than the last one. Maybe I'll do a little tuft of hair, kind of like that. And then some horns kind of like this coming out for the top of my monster. And I'm going to kind of remember that it's got a rounded edge to the plate, right? And let's see, maybe for this one, let's see, the inner side of the plate, I'm going to give my monster some kind of goofy little teeth like this. So that's going to be the top teeth, if you can imagine that. And then the bottom one, I'm just going to give them one big tooth on the bottom, like that. Now I drew mine with a marker because I want you to be able to see it well on the screen, but in reality it's probably smarter to do this with pencil. That way, in case you make any mistakes, it's easy enough to erase. So now I'm going to cut that out. Once again, if you need any assistance with cutting your monster out, don't be afraid to ask your at-home mentor, your adult, to see if they can help you with this step, or just challenge yourself and know that you can always go slowly. If the video ever goes too fast, you can always pause it and rewind it as well. One of our beautiful things about RVA, right? We can go at any speed you need to make sure that it's all working out. All right. Go, cutting the top part. And I'm going to set that off to the side. Cut my teeth out as well. Let's see how this is going to look. I was kind of like placing it there. I know we're not gluing it quite yet, but oh, that looks cute. And my teeth. These are the top teeth. And cut those little ridges out. Once again, you can design this however you want. I will show you the way that I already had made, and then of course the one that I'm doing right now, to just show you you really get to use your creativity for this. You know, it's a monster, so there is no real set way for how it looks, so have fun with it. Oh my goodness, look at that, that's going to be so cute. Look at those teeth! Ah! Love it. Then we're going to get the one big old tooth right on the bottom. This kind of reminds me when babies grow in their teeth. The one big tooth right at the bottom. And I might have it kind of off to the side. How fun is that? Now, of course, I wouldn't want to or be able to really glue this on until all the paint is dry all the way. And it is, this is dry for the most part. It's still a little bit wet. So I wouldn't be able to glue it quite yet. I'd have to wait a little bit longer, but it is fun to kind of see and place everything out. So our next step would be then to kind of place out and then eventually glue on those googly eyes. And have fun with that. We've got a whole bunch of them. You could even use your eye stickers too. Draw some on if you want to. Have so much fun with that. Whoop. My teeth. I must have dentures. The teeth are going out of place, aren't they? So have fun with putting those eyeballs in a bunch of different places. So once my plate is ready, that outer ring, I could glue that on. You could even always, if you've got other paper, you know, add on extra things too if you want to. So you can see you really can have a whole bunch of fun with this and mix and match to make it just the way you want it. Don't forget, when you're done with this project or any projects that we've been up to this week, add them into the Hall of Fame so we can share it with each other. I'm always so sad when art club is done for the week, but one of my favorite things at the end of the week then is to look through that Hall of Fame and get to celebrate all the amazing artwork that you've accomplished. All right, have a fantastic one. Looking forward to see you next month. Bye.